Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. Maggie time. Maggie's a nice character. She starts with the heart for a heart of recovery, which can be used to go into a curse room for free. And of course on the first floor you don't have a double room chance, though that doesn't make a difference. It's totally cool to do. And she also starts with extra health, which means taking a little bit more out of your first devil room is doable completely. This would be a good curse room floor to have. I do like my early Maggie curse rooms. Don't even get me started. Alright, there we go. I lose a few of those poops, because of course if they are blown up they can't drop anything, but it's okay. So if we do get the virus here, that's awesome because it's a great item, but it sucks because it's going to be a speed down and we already start at 0.85 speed rather than 1.0. We didn't. We have a pill speed up. Alright, that's actually really nice. Kamikaze flies twice my damage. It's whatever. No big deal. Grab ourselves our key. Always good to get one of those at the start. And this one bomb doesn't help me do anything. These bombs are only single bombs. Yes, I could trade for them. And check for maybe the secret room being here. I didn't pay attention when I spawned in, because when do I? But it's fine. I don't need it. What I do need is this tinted rock, so I'm glad I waited. Got another key. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just a little silly. Alright, Soul Heart. Awesome. I shouldn't have taken it because, again, I'm hoping for a curse room. And now I'm just sacrificing a Soul Heart if I get a curse room, rather than getting it for free due to my red hearts and red heart recovery. More so. Alright, so let's shoot these poops, see if we get any more good stuff. So far, paid for the time. That was pretty worthwhile overall. Alright, if you pay out in 2 cents. Alright, not quite. Not quite that lucky. Sad Onion, special item, 0.7 tiers up. It's useful. I like it. Gets me an early special item that's probably not worth it. But we'll see what we get from the boss, because this will just justify taking any old special item from that as well, if the combination of them is decent. No payout, I'm surprised. Secret room should be above this room. In fact, that should be the only possible location. Duke of Flies seems to be the boss that I'm fighting most right now in the first couple floors. I'm okay with it. You know, I can work with that. Sucks a little bit. Damage is bad. But it's alright, man. But even if I don't get a special item here, I am going to take the Sad Onion. I like getting a even somewhat decent special item right away, so that I can count on not getting a special item in my first devil room. It could still be bad though, and I could still get Angel Room chance. That is a possibility that I leave open. Squeezy tears up 2 soul hearts. That's awesome, because that's, I mean, at least I'm stacking tears up. It's not special, but it got me soul hearts and got me tears. Let's do this. So 0.4 tears up and 0.7 tears up together make a good fire rate out of things. We've got 3 keys. We're in good town. Good town. Curse of Darkness does not matter at all on the second floor. Whoa, dudes, chill. That was a little bit discomforting. But I mean, I have the soul hearts for a reason, I guess. They are meant to be used. Or, well, I guess they're meant so that if I have to use something, I can use them. But they're not necessarily meant to be. What is going on, game? I'm taking it. Alright. I wasn't sure if that reroll would be worth it, and honestly, it probably isn't. Alright, don't have a bomb. I don't have any fragment of a reroll. Seriously, though? How? How do you propose that I've gotten the D6 2 runs very early in a row? That's just wild. The odds are just so normal, but really so low seeming. That does not happen very often. So that gets me the tinted rock. Hopefully the small rock is in that, although the speed down would be unfortunate. Alright, we do get another reroll. I'm just going to clear out the floor first. Watch there be another whole reroll on this floor, but I really doubt it. Alright, I'm going to the curse room, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Alright, pill is telepills, already know that. Cool. Roll bombs. Well, I mean... yeah, that's okay. Okay. High fire rate means that I'm not very afraid of this particular enemy. It is pretty much pushover. So I wouldn't have gotten another reroll entirely, at least. So let's go get that tinted rock, go fight our boss. Actually, I could have gotten another reroll, including the boss that I would have to use, so it's not something that I was willing to risk, that's for sure. Yeah, buddy. Damage up by 1, tears up by 0.2, speed down by 0.2. We have terrible speed right now, but we've got a good fire rate and okay damage. With a d6 that we've got going into our first devil room and lots of health. So I'm thinking that I can turn this into something with a pretty high likelihood. And I get another health up, so yeah. Alright, I do have enough for a soul heart deal. Reroll these. Ouch. Well, I'll take Guppy's head to get 1/3 of the way to being Guppy. And then I'm not taking Spear of the Night. I used telepills, didn't get the Ayamera room, but I actually saw the secret room here. As we came back in, turned out to not be something I wanted anything to do with, really. I'll play my 2 cents into it, though, since I have so few. The tower, 6 troll bombs about the room. I'm not too into that as a thing. So of course here I am wishing I had taken Guppy's tail, since now I need to get both Guppy's paw and dead cat, which isn't impossible or anything, it's just that I'm not gonna count on that. Guardian Angel, 1 orbital for tier blocking and 7 damage to enemies, as well as making all orbitals go 1.5 times as fast. Nice stuff. It is a good orbital that I like. Those flies do twice our damage. Our damage is pretty good. Yeah, I will fight the boss. We can also hope for another devil room if we're lucky. That does happen sometimes. The luck part. Alright, let's use the tower. 1 hit, right? That's how I saw that go down. Alrighty. We got this. It looks like half of my tiers are bigger. And like they're getting bigger. Which they're not, because I don't have Lump of Coal. I don't know, it's weird. Dot speed, easy reroll, but health up I'll take. So now we've handled pretty much everything that I'm likely to reroll on this floor. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Darn, I tried. Well, that one was bad luck. The rest was avoidable by not being hasty. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much always take damage in this room. It's a kind of bad room. Though not always. It's just kind of bad. Alright, that's 2 free bombs. I'm pretty into that. I'm gonna get a reroll before messing with this curse room. Because there's always the what if. Alright, I'm getting lucky with tier blocking. Thank you, Guardian Angel. But I am more likely to get it with Guardian Angel just because of its faster orbital speed. High Priestess summons Mom's Foot to stomp on an enemy. Is useful. Alright, so we'll check the secret room first. Ankh. Wow, so many items. I'm not rerolling the Ankh. I'm going to be rerolling in the library. If not the curse room, I guess. Curse room will take priority. Library I will go into and pick stuff up. At the very least. That's telepills. Those be some bombs. This is the High Priestess. Much better than telepills. So that didn't waste a reroll or anything. That's fine. Now we can hopefully get 4 books out of the way right away. I skipped the Ankh because I don't like respawn items. I only take the dead cat because it's part of Guppy. I like the requirement of doing things in one life, though. And that is indeed 4 books out of the way without a problem. I'm not going to blow up the beggar. It doesn't really get me anything. Had I known it was here before the boss fight, I would have blown it up, since that's a higher Devil Room chance, and I didn't get a Devil Room as it turns out, but it didn't happen. So of course I could have used the telepills in hopes of an I Am Error room, but I didn't want to do it yet. I didn't want to go in and out of the curse room more, even though I had the health to back it up. So I'm hoping for a random soul heart drop like right now. That would be really useful. Hey, that should do it. And there you go, random soul heart drop. Wasn't as random, but that was really, really lucky. Like, if I didn't have as much damage and fire rate as I do, that would have been screwed. Quad shot, totally. Even though I have the D6, I don't take quad shot often enough because I don't get it often enough. Mutant Spider, of course, is its actual name. Gives me 4 tiers that I shoot at once. They're all full damage. And I am at a pretty drastically reduced fire rate. But it's really nice, and like my fire rate's still good. That's the thing. Just due to the stuff I had beforehand, I still have a good fire rate right now. I'm pretty into this. I like the stuff so far. Alright. That's unfortunate. Definitely walked on the spikes, but it's okay. I'll take it. Yeah, we'll take the left hand. Turns all chests into red chests, which can give me guppy items, soul hearts, pills. Fun stuff like those. Alright, let's try not to take any red heart damage now. Which I, just almost did, of course. Why couldn't I have just gotten the open one? So that there wouldn't be these rocks in the way. Put me at high risk. Wow. Wow, game. That is so unfortunate. Okay, do I want these pills? No. I wish I had taken the pills. I think I actually can get another reroll out of this, so... That was really unfortunate, though. I fully can blame the rock layout. I wouldn't have taken damage in the open one. My speed is still low, though, so... Part of it is that I'm not used to this low speed. Not that I can't deal with it. It's enough. It's very much enough. I'm just providing possible reasons, even if they're not the reason. What's important, though, is that I took damage. Lost my Devil Room chance fully on my own. Alright, do we get this reroll? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Alright, so let's check the curse room, see if it gets me anything nice. Well, dang it, game. Oh, alright. That's okay. 2/3 of the way to Guppy, but low health now. Dead Cat, of course, sets you to 1 health on pickup. Technically, it sets you to, your max health. What would set your max filled health to 1? So if you have over 12 hearts, it will actually not take you to 1. If you have 13 health, it will only take you... It'll take you to 2. Which is the thing that a lot of people don't know. Secret room. It's close to the shop, so it would be silly not to check. Since it's right here. Not right there. You what, mate? Don't tell me it's there. That's not where it should be. That's a legitimately stupid place for it, and I don't like it. Why would it be there instead? It's not here, unless I'm... Why is it here? I guess that was next to the spawn room. That's dumb. I thought it might have been between the boss and that other end room. That is possible. Let's check our shop now. Greed. That's acceptable. Think this affects my life? My quality of life is completely unaffected. Alright, let's get out of here. We're still at 1 health, but we have a strong build that we should be able to make work adequately, at least. And we just need to hope for another Guppy item, either from a red chest or something. Wow, that was so lucky. I should have gotten hit for sure. 2 more orbitals, block tears and kill flies. Do not damage enemies though. This is an item I feel like I've been seeing a lot recently. It's not a bad thing. Alright, I'm screwed here. Dude, how did I not take damage? I feel like a wizard. I really do. That time I got hit. Goodbye, Devil Room Chance. You will be missed. I can still earn one. It's just not likely anymore. That stupid enemy didn't die when I needed it to. Not to say that that's something that should have happened. I'm just saying I needed it to, not that it was supposed to die. Secret or shop does not contain greed, so this is a reroll source for me. Oh boy, is it. Candle doesn't appeal to me. I have the 6. Alright, that's fine. Already lost stuff this floor, so it's not something that affects my chance. Sure is nice having all this tier blocking. So I have the perfect reroll, so I suppose I'll fight the boss. Oh, alright, well, that's fine. We just have to do this now for a little while until eventually this boss dies. I'm sad I got it in this corner where I can only... Oh, you what? That only does a half heart. I thought that did a full heart. Anyway, I lost all my Devil Room chance, which I feel was only partially my own fault. Like, I thought I made that... I thought I did that fight right. I obviously did not. So what I could attempt now is I could attempt the High Priestess kicking me into the Devil Room. I'm probably not going to attempt that. We do have a curse room. This is exciting. And a library. This is also exciting. I purchased the compass, which is why I see all of the icon rooms floating in space. So this is good news. These are both good things that are useful that I will be making extensive use of. It is only the depths, but I should still be wary of my health. I should pick up the heart from the boss room before going on this floor, even though I'm, you know, confident in my own abilities, what have you. Ah, there we go. I can pick that up instead. Though, of course, now if I want to do the High Priestess exploit, which I've never performed properly, though I have only attempted once, I'd be sacrificing my soul heart, which, that's okay. It happens. That got through 2 poops. Alright, we're good. Larry Jr., please. I have nothing else to reroll in the meantime, so I'm just gonna, you know, make my way to this library. Book of Sin. Empress. Good card. I'm probably not going to come back for it. Book of Revelations, 1 soul heart, and guarantees a horseman fight. So the boss room will most likely change to that of the war fight. We'll see if that gives me a tinted rock, basically. That gets me enough for the next shop, which might or might not be greed. We'll find out later, next time on Dragon Ball Z and stuff. We've got 6 books out of the pool, something like that. Not a bad life. Is that a beggar? It might be a beggar. Then again, it might be a thing else. Not something I care for. We didn't take the lucky foot, remember. We rerolled that and got the dead cat. Sorry, unannounced drink of water there. We are okay in the world. So, it did change this. Oh, I think that would have worked, but I think that just means that wasn't the room. I'm not going back for the Empress. There is a mini-boss, so greed is not in the shop. We don't have a teleport. So we're not likely to get to this devil room, but who knows? Can you guys come over here? I need to kill you. Thank you. Appreciated. Razor Blade does not help me out at this current juncture. So let's get this tinted rock. We already have the small rock, I just need one. Alright, that didn't get changed to a red chest, sadly. Used a key and it turned out not to be helpful. Even gave me a bad trinket. I will take Rainbow Baby. Shoots random tears from the other familiars, which include Little Gish's shots that slow enemies. So I'm into that. There's a boss challenge room. I almost walked into that, even though I killed one. I just didn't react soon enough. Alright, cool, but I didn't have a reroll, so this is not useful. If I had a reroll, I would have really liked that. Cannot win them all. But the mall is a nice place, and I want it. Do these telepills, though. Alright, that's fine. I messed up, but it didn't take me to the I am error room, so it is okay. This is my teleport out of the boss room, so that's good. Alright. Greed, we already know, is not in this shop. So very into the idea of going here and spending my money, potentially. Full map for the floor now, since this shows me the rest of the rooms that I didn't already get to see. Besides the top secret room. I can easily get to the boss challenge room as well. But I'll worry about that after I do the teleporting business, I guess. I mean, that way works. So, that's the plan. Okay. No soul hearts, though. Well, one soul heart. Well, that's not quite enough. I would like more. Or to be guppy. I'm glad this was a fighting room. I feel like I did not get cheated by the game and its troll ways. Alright, Red Mom, easy. My fire rate is so good. I get 2 shots off per stomp. Even if I shoot really late, evidently. Nice. Range up, not quite what I needed. So that's the risk of telepills. I lose rerolls ultimately because this teleported me too far away. Sucks to be me. Boo-hoo. As long as I get this devil room back, that I'm actually not likely to. Actually, no, I'm just as likely to as I would have been without having gone to it already. That didn't affect my multiplier. What affected my multiplier was earning it just now, since I was guaranteed to earn it. Now I just have a 25% of whatever it is. So I have like a 30% chance it's still there. Not counting on it, but it's not impossible. And it would be fantastic. Alright. Moment of truth. Kaboom! Yeah. Alright, so we get to reroll that. In hopes of our last guppy item, but I will take the pact, in fact. Ha! I'll take the range up, just because I don't expect another reroll, even though I'm probably getting one. So now I take this, and I spend a little bit of time just grabbing some stuff from it. So now every time I get hit, I'll get 5 seconds of invincibility from the Polaroid, which is useful. And I don't know. Alrighty. This room should work out fine. Quad shot really does give me a lot of freedom to attack them. Since it was a fighting room, I do indeed get to get another reroll, but it doesn't really matter because if I want to reroll either of these items that I might or might not get, I'd still have to take this to fight for it. So that's a health up and 0.3 damage up. That sounds good to me. I'll play the blood donation machine again. And if it pays out with blood bag, I can just play the other one. Alright, we were slowed. I messed up. It didn't pay, or it didn't hurt. It didn't pay. This is also true, it did neither. But that's not what I was trying to convey. Alright, super gluttony. If you give me lard, I will take it, but it'll be bad. Oh, that hurts. Alright though, we're doing it. Another speed down, but 2 health up, half of one of those hearts filled. Scary stuff. I think the devil room disappeared. But if it didn't, I'll totally take the mark because I really need it. Pact being 0.7 damage, 0.5 damage, 0.7 tears, 0.5 damage, 2 soul hearts. Mark is 1 damage and 0.2 speed and 1 soul heart. I'm worried. Stuff is worrying. Alright. Guess that's good. Do I take the mark though, or do I re-roll it? Well, I don't have the option, so hopefully we'll get our devil room on the next floor. That would be lucky, but possible. Let's take a chance on the curse room. It's a terrible, terrible idea that will likely get me killed ultimately, but it's also the greatest plan I've ever had. Bad gas. Balls of steel, worth it. 2 soul hearts, so that pays for the trip in. And bad trip becomes full health if I'm down to half a red heart, or 1 red heart. If you have only soul hearts, it will kill you if you are down to 1 soul heart. You need to be down to half a soul heart for it to not kill you and give you full health, which only works in the case of Blue Baby because everyone else doesn't have a full health regarding soul hearts, so it just doesn't do anything for you for everyone else. Okay, this is close because my speed is really, really bad. I do have like 3 speed down items as Maggie, which is never what you want. Maybe I only have 2 because I didn't get the virus. I don't know, man. Either way, I'm in bad shape. Just kill you with the Guardian Angel. Avoid that heart. Ruins my Polaroid invincibility. Couldn't have that now. Ah, thought that might happen. Alright, so we get a soul heart for this fight, which is good because I lost 1. Would have been good to, you know, not have lost 1 and still gotten it. But it's not nice. Double Loki, easy, easy bite. Bite? Boss fight combined there. Alright, hope for the devil room. Didn't get it. Reroll for tears up. Alright. Let's go for it. We have a library, so I'm gonna go for that. I'm also gonna just go for this too. Dang, kamikaze flies. Not quite useful. So this is full health now, but I can actually take the damage of the soul heart because the last half soul heart will take any amount of damage without being lost, or as it's lost, but like I won't also lose my half red heart even though things do full hearts and I only have technically a full heart right now. I'm gonna use the bomb to get in, unless of course this is greed, in which case I will not do that. Nah, it ain't. I guess I should play this for a little while. I can only have the Polaroid right now. We're trying to turn this into a chest run. You were unaware. Alright, that's useful. This is what I'm playing for, of course. Yeah, buddy. This is what I needs. Hanged Man, flight for a room, that's fine, but I'd rather have my bad trip pill. More likely to save me than Hanged Man is. Strength. All stats up for a room, including a 1.5 times damage multiplier. It's very good. But, yeah, I'm gonna stick with bad trip. Only really here for soul hearts, to be honest. Yeah, that would have been nice a little while back. Alright, everything is still as desired. There we go. That's just safer, so if the tick drops, I'm not stuck with it. This was a nice and important gambling intermission. Alright. And it perfectly blows up right then. What timing? Book of Shadows, 10 seconds of invincibility. is useful, but not what I'm here for. So, I'm not Guppy. 2/3 of the way there. I have an okay health situation at best. But I think that I can turn this one into a win. Alright, don't want those. Should check the arcade. Thank goodness I didn't want to gamble more. So we do have double item room libraries now. I only have a maximum of 2 more libraries in the game, including this one, so 1 more library, really. So I do need to spend my time optimizing these rerolls. So whenever I get a reroll, I will do it. I won't do extra rooms, though. I don't care that much, because I think that this is a winnable run, which means that I want to try it as is. Okay, so this room is pure garbage on its own. It's just garbage. Gertie Jr. Champion Hollow. I mean, Gertie Jr. with anything is garbage, but that sucked. Damage I didn't deserve. Alright, nice. Get one more chance at that reroll, and hopefully it'll turn up nice. But I'm not confident. Chances of becoming Guppy are pretty non-existent, but that's not to say that they don't exist. It's just that they pretty don't exist. Means it's still possible. And that's good. Okay, show me fights in every room. That's what we need. That was moderately risky to do. I was confident in my orbitals, however. Quad shot stops Gertie Jr. pretty nicely. Judgment. Alright, this is a use for my money. I can put this in that their library, get a triple reroll. That'll be useful. I need that now rather than waiting for the chest to use this, because both I get to keep the bad trip and I get extra good chances at good items. So I'm going to take a drink of water now again. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's go for this. Nice, it's not a demon beggar. That would have been a pretty epic troll. That is lucky. Let's see an item before I run out of money, if you don't mind. Oh, you are a jerk. Alright, guess I'm gonna go get some money for my health. Using this jerk. Gonna blow this up. Gonna blow this up. So I'm gonna use this to get as much money as I can. I'm not playing extra times because I'd lose a half soul heart and regain a half red heart, which is not good. Oh, I'm dumb. So that only cost half a soul heart, interestingly enough. That's a thing. Alright, there we go. Miter, you know, I want that right now. And Celtic Cross is pretty worthless. But I'll take it in case I need to use the full health. There we go. That's not a bad haul. Miter will get me a higher chance of soul hearts as opposed to non-specific hearts. It's a little late in the game for it, but I still have the entire cathedral ahead of me. So I figured I'd give it a go. And since I'm not rerolling again, I'm pretty willing to take something that's even going to be semi-decent at this point in the game. And the Celtic Cross is when I get hit, there's a 20% chance of just under 7 seconds of invincibility. Though, of course, it is It is overwritten every time by the Polaroid if that would activate, so basically for now it's useless. But it could become useful. That's not my fault, I can't dodge that apparently, like that's just something that's unavoidable at some point. So it's sad but true. I have no bombs left. It's unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. Here we go. Easy so far. Nothing's gone wrong. I think that Isaac's gonna shred me, but we'll try. I couldn't get out of the way in time. I'm so slow. Alright, well, let's go to the cathedral, because there's a shot on right next to this library, which is actually a pretty big deal. Relic, it's a little late for that, but I'll take both. Bobby Bomb, 5 more bombs that now home in on enemies. I missed the secret room because I'm silly. And the relic is a soul heart drop after every 5 rooms completed. We're gonna see if we can get to the boss without losing health. This is a very good start to that goal. Nothing to reroll since I took both of those items. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, have to use full health. It would be a foolish thing not to do. So now the Celtic Cross is useful. Good lord, do you want to not wreck me, Greed? Give me an item to reroll, that would make my day. And then reroll it into Polyphemus. No? So I didn't expect you to. But I at least requested. Yep, I'm getting hit here. Perhaps twice. Oh, the luck. Yeah, I'm dead. No red heart either. That's really unfortunate. Well, let's go for it. The smart thing to do would be explore more of the floor, since I'm more likely to be able to do that without taking damage. Get some health back, get stuff like that done. Then come back when I've built up however much advantage I think I can win with or can get at maximum. But here we are, having a go. Alright, so far this is, you know, not killing me. Yeah, well, that can turn around in an instant. How about you dudes? Stop being ultimate scum. Nothing I can do about that. That's not my fault. So basically, I got RNG'd out of that one. Aggressive angelic baby spawns, as well as a random beam of light killing me, rather than anything that I had any chance of avoiding. So that's not my fault, it just sucks. This should be a pretty easy room. And so it was. 2 soul hearts. Alright, I'm gonna attempt it now. Again, I'm just gonna attempt it right away. Since I think that this is also going to be doable. It's more health than I had last time, though I did get 7 seconds of invincibility there. So, yeah. And again, RNG with the tears and stuff. I might or might not get hit, unfortunately, early in the fight. There might or might not be a ton of angelic babies spawning to kill me. which might or might not cause me to go where beams of light can actually spawn, since of course I had to leave the doorway where they can't spawn in order to have a hope of avoiding them. So who knows? But the miter paired with a relic came in handy just now. Oh, look! Isn't this a wonderful sight? Okay. Well, we did it. So let's have a go at the chest. See if these items are good. Yeah, that's good, but I don't want it. Don't want. Let's, take the 5 more bombs and poison effect on them. Can't really say the Forget-Me-Now is a smart choice right now. And chocolate milk, I don't think, is what I want either in my life. This is a really easy room. Sadly, it's only a third of what I need for a reroll. The reason I'm fighting all the way to the boss is so that I don't need to use a ton of bombs that I could be using on the boss. Lucky soul heart. Should have been an easy room, got unlucky. Because normally they don't do predictive stomps, they just stomp where you're at. That one was predictive, so I got wrecked. Alright, got wrecked there too. The smart thing to do, and to have been doing this entire time, would be leaving any soul hearts on the ground. Okay, that would get me a reroll, but I don't really care to fight greed for any reason. Probably dead in this room. I am slow, remember. Might need to fight greed to get the reroll. Dodging perpendicular is the best strategy. So do that. Alright, I'm taking this just in case I take damage getting through this room. Alright. No poly. The moon, not useful. Do I fight more rooms? I think I fight more rooms. This is a good room to fight. Having 3 orbitals and such. You know, pretty in there. I need that poly though. Polyphemus. Show your lovely eye. Alright, Mr. Mega would help. I'm getting hit here, yep. This one's not in the cards for me. I can't dodge these adequately. I'm not fast enough. Literally, I can't dodge these. So I just have to hope that they die before they can really... I'm dead. Nothing I can do about that one. Let's see how this room is instead. Alright, well, as long as I don't get RNG'd on this one, which I didn't there. Just happened to be an unfortunate turn of events. I'm in good shape. See, turned out fine. Alright, let's try this room. You know, it's not about staying alive. It's just about getting things done. I can't do anything about that. Alright, so now we need to not die somehow. I guess the thing to do is fight Super Greed and not get hit. Get our reroll, get lucky overall. Not die. Get the perfect set of items. Then make this a win. And then stuff. Of course I could farm this for items, but that doesn't get me a reroll. Why would you do that? You literally could have been all that it took to kill me right there. Wow, that hurts. could have killed me too. Well, let's attempt the last room before the boss and then attempt to one hit, or zero hit it. Since that's just what we're stuck with right now. Alright, room should be doable. Doesn't mean I won't make any mistakes, but it should be doable. See, the thing is, my damage is like really good. My overall damage output is totally fantastic. It's just it's not fantastic enough that I don't have to worry about anything. And it is not, my health situation is just not there. Alright, nothing I can do about that one. So, you know, the run went how it went. I had fun with it. So hopefully you did too. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.